Welcome back to Mini Lessons with Miss H, and today we're doing page 226, Unit 5, Week 3, and we're focusing on sequence. All right, so first thing I want you to do is always write your name and today's date. Remember, this is going to be submitted to Portfolio, so I need to make sure, I appreciate when parents try their best and send me the pictures on messaging, but my expectation now is that it's on Portfolio, because that way I can actually read what you wrote, all right? So you're going to read the selection. I'm going to put the video of me reading it. You're going to follow along with Ms. Hernandez. And then we're going to complete the sequence chart together, okay? Awesome. So now I'm going to read to you just for fluency, okay? So you have your marker and you're following along with Ms. Hernandez at my pace. Dr. Elizabeth Blackwell. Today many women are doctors, but that was not always true. Many years ago, only men could be doctors. Elizabeth Blackwell changed that. Early life. Elizabeth Blackwell was born in England in 1821. Her family moved to America when Elizabeth was 11. When she got older, she became a teacher. In that time, teaching was a common occupation or job for women. Becoming a doctor. Then one of Elizabeth's friends got very ill. She wanted sick people to have less pain and discomfort. Elizabeth started thinking about ways to help people like her friend. She wanted to become a doctor. Elizabeth talked to men doctors who told her that women could not go to medical school. Elizabeth did not agree or accept that. She tried to get into a number of medical schools. She did not give up. At last, she was allowed to study at a school in New York. Elizabeth studied and learned medicine for 2 years. In 1849, she became the first woman doctor in America. A few years later, Elizabeth opened her own medical office in New York City. She asked 2 other women doctors to join her practice. One of these doctors was her sister Emily. The doctors took care of sick women and children. They also ran a school to train or teach other women as doctors. Elizabeth Blackwell helped many people her whole life. She opened the door for women doctors. All right, I hope you followed along and practice your fluency with Ms. Hernandez today. Now, what we're going to do is complete the sequence chart. So, the first thing that happened in Elizabeth Blackwell's life, Dr. Elizabeth Blackwell's life, was her family moved to America when she was 11. So you're going to write here first. All you're going to do is copy the sentence from the story. Her family moved to America when Elizabeth was 11. So now we're going to summarize the whole story, okay? And she became a teacher. All right? Now we're not just doing the first part. Now we're doing the whole story. So now I want you have 1 minute to copy that. Ready, set, go. All right, so what happened next? After she became a teacher, her what? Yes. Her friend got ill and she wanted to become a doctor. Oh, I forgot here. Paragraph 2. So this is paragraph 3. Then copy it exactly how it is in the story. Elizabeth's friends. Ooh, her friends got very ill. I thought it was just one friend. Very ill. She wanted to become a doctor. So why is this detail important? If her friends did not become ill, she probably would have not become a doctor. All right? Alrighty. You have 1 minute to copy. All right, then. So now we turn to the back page. Then what happened? Was it easy for Elizabeth to become a doctor? No, we know that. She did not agree or accept the fact that she could not go to medical school. But she did not give up, right? So then she was allowed to study in New York. And then she learned medicine for 2 years. Wow, that was quick. Let's go to then. All right, so I would write, of course, 2 sentences here. This is paragraph 4, 5, 6, and then the last one is 7. How do we know it's a paragraph? We see indentation, indents, all right? That lets us know it's the beginning of a new paragraph. So Elizabeth talked to men doctors who told her that women could not go to medical school. Elizabeth did not agree or accept that. She did not give up. At last, she was allowed to study at a school in New York. She studied and learned medicine for 2 years. So I'm going to put these 2. I think these are the best ones to put. And in 1849, she became the first woman doctor in America. So you can put something from up here or something from up here. I'm going to give you that choice. You could also write she was told that could not go to medical school and she did not give up. So I highlighted 4 sentences from paragraph 4 and paragraph 5. So you can write 1 from paragraph 4 and 1 from paragraph 5, or you could write 2 from each paragraph. I want you to pick which of these 4 sentences tells you what happened then the best way. All right, you have 1 minute. There's 4 sentences I highlighted. You need to pick 2 to write. You could pick 2 from paragraph 4, 2 from paragraph 5, or you can pick 1 from paragraph 4 and 1 from paragraph 5. You have 1 minute to do this. All right, now at the end, the last thing that happened was what? Here in this paragraph 6. That's all I'm going to give you is the only clue. I want a sentence that tells you what's the last event that happened in Elizabeth's life. All right. And for this one, you can pick 2 sentences that tell you what happened. In which paragraph? Number 6. So I do not want to see anything from paragraph 7 or paragraph 4 and 5. We're in paragraph 6. Doesn't Ms. Hernandez want to see anything from paragraph 7? Paragraph 7 is the big idea, the author's purpose. So it's giving you like the summary of everything she did, right? Like the purpose of the author writing the story to teach you about what she did. It's not an event. This is not telling you something she did specifically once in her life. This paragraph is where that event is located. That's why we have to be careful when we're doing sequence. Sometimes you'll have a paragraph like this and then you think that this is the last thing she did. This is what she did her whole life. This is not the last thing she did. All right. So don't forget, pick 2 sentences from paragraph number 6 that tell you what the last thing she did was. All right. Hold on. Let me fix that before I take the picture. Okay. Ready, set, go. Awesome sauce. Don't forget to submit the picture on your portfolio assignment. I have been assigning these assignments based on the date. I put the date and then you click on the date, you click on the page number. The title is the date and the page number, and then you submit a picture of it. Please make sure the pictures are as close as you can get to the paper so I can see it clearly. All right. And until next time, bye.